What is a paradox? What is a paradox? What is a paradox? Paradox, noun. 1. A person, situation, or action having seemingly contradictory qualities or phases. 2. A statement that is seemingly contradictory or opposed to common sense and yet is perhaps true. B. A self-contradictory statement that at first seems true. C. An argument that apparently derives self-contradictory conclusions by valid deduction from acceptable premises. 3. A tenet contrary to received opinion. So, what do paradoxical situations mean for us? Is truth forever out of reach? Is it nothing more than an infinite mirage in the desert of the real? What is a paradox? What is a paradox? What is a paradox?
I received a letter the other day. A bit late, I might add, since it was sent roughly 2,000 years ago. Anyway, I will read it to you. Dear artist, I have recently been sentenced to death for misleading the youth. Not to worry though, because the judge who sentenced me made a grave logical mistake. You see, the judge told me that I would be executed by being forced to drink hemlock at noon on a weekday the following week. But the execution will come as a surprise to me. I will not know the day of the execution until the executioner knocks on my cell door that day. Having reflected on my sentence, I can only draw the conclusion that I will escape the execution. My reasoning is in several parts. I began by concluding that the surprise execution can't be on Friday, as if I haven't been served hemlock by Thursday, there's only one day left, and so it won't be a surprise if they force me to drink it on Friday. Since the judge's sentence stipulated that the execution will be a surprise to me, I can safely conclude it cannot occur on Friday. I then reasoned that the surprise execution cannot be on Thursday either, because Friday has already been eliminated, and if I haven't been served the poison by Wednesday noon, the execution must occur on Thursday, making a Thursday execution not a surprise either. By similar reasoning, I conclude that the execution can also not occur on Wednesday, Tuesday, or Monday. Joyfully, I can retire to my cell confident that the execution will not occur at all. Yours truly, Socrates. Yeah, so he was executed the following Thursday.
We have been given the scientific knowledge, the technical ability, and the materials to pursue the exploration of the universe. To ignore these great resources would be a corruption of a God-given ability.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
bullet fired from a gun requires it to complete an infinite number of stages, which, according to the ancient Greek philosopher Zeno, is an impossibility. You see, for the bullet to hit its target, it must first travel half the distance to the target, and, to get to the halfway mark, it must travel a quarter of the way, and so forth into infinity. Any finite distance can always be divided in half, and therefore, there is also no first distance for the bullet to travel to. The paradoxical conclusion then would be that travel over any finite distance can be neither completed nor begun. And so all motion must be an illusion. The bullet will never even leave the gun.
Sad. Let me sing you a song to comfort you.
Is it very long?
It is long, but it's very, very beautiful. Everybody who's heard me sing it, either it brings tears to their eyes or else...
Or else what?
Or else it doesn't, you know.
Trickled through my head like water through a sieve. He said, I look for butterflies that sleep among the wheat. I make them into mutton pies and sell them in the street. I sell them unto men, he said, who sail on stormy seas. And that's the way I get my bread, a trifle if you please.
They call roll
for crabs, sometimes search the grassy knolls for wheels of handsome calves. That's the way he gave a wing, by which I get my wealth. Very gladly will I drink to honor's noble health. Heard him then, for I just completed my design to keep them and I bridge from rust by boiling it in wine. I thanked him much for telling me the way he got his wealth, but chiefly for his wish that he might drink my noble health.
And now there by chance I put my fingers into glue, or madly squeeze a right hand foot into a left hand shoe, or if I drop upon my toe a very heavy weight, I weep, for it reminds me so of that old man I used to know, whose look was mild, whose speech was slow, whose hair was white of the snow, whose face was very like a crow, with eyes like cinders on a bow, who seemed distracted with his woe, who rocked his body to and fro, and muttered mumblingly and low, as if his mouth were full of dough, who snorted like a buffalo that summer evening long ago.